Good morning, everyone. I am at the wrong side of the bed. I'm cuddling the little puppy. My mum went to work a little bit ago, and I'm really hungry. But today is one of those days where it feels like everything is moving in slow motion. And I hate those days because there's nothing I can do to stop or control it. Sorry for moving the phone. So I'm just gonna get some food. I really need to clean my room. It's a mess, so I'm gonna have to look into maybe doing something to that today. I hate cleaning, and especially because most of it is taking out trash and walking. It's not a long walk at all, but I usually take the pooch with me when I do it. I don't know if I'm able to do walks today because of how my body's feeling. I woke up feeling really... How many reallys do I put in a sentence? Feeling really powerless. Like my entire body felt like cooked spaghetti. So I hopefully will regain some strength in my arms and legs. Otherwise I won't be able to move at all today. But it's always nice to have a little pooch to cuddle. Yeah. So I am gonna make my way downstairs because I am really hungry. I need to figure out what I'm gonna have though, because I have the choice of oatmeal. I have focaccia bread that I think I might save for lunch, and Mum baked bread this morning, so maybe that's the one to go for. You can see her little eye there, always watching. Breakfast. A pooch wanting my food. Hello, love some makeup. So I am currently editing yesterday's vlog, cuddling the pooch, and watching the second championships semi-finals. I couldn't find the first one, which is a bit annoying because I want to. But I'm watching the second one, and I'm gonna watch the Super 6 championships, which is the finals essentially. I have no idea what I'm talking about afterwards, but I'm gonna finish this. It's a very short vlog, but that's just what it ended up being. And I left the memory card and my camera upstairs. I'm gonna have to go and get that when the puppy awakes because I don't want to wake her up because she's adorable. So I made myself lunch. I had focaccia bread with pesto, mashed up avocados, and some turkey. I made myself a cup of tea because I haven't had tea in ages, and this is the Tea Pigs Marrakesh mint, which is green tea with mint, and it is amazing. And then over here I have some smoothie that I was going to fill my glass of when I drank it up, and I did. And it's from Bendit, and it's just raspberries and strawberries, and it's really nice. So now to watch the Super 6 final. Planning for this week, I haven't actually planned yet. It's there, all nice and bare, and I've picked out my kit. I'll show you in a bit, but I'm pre-planning so I know what to put in whilst watching Carrie's Disney things. I love her vlogs. Just did a little walk with the pooch. So I've just edited, and I am currently exporting my Shop My Stash video, and I am setting up for planning for this week because I didn't get to do it yesterday, and I just want to show you this kit because it's beautiful. It's from Sticky Essentials, and I think it's called Let It Be, but you've got those. The full boxes are stunning. I really like bees, so this is very fitting, and spring in Norway isn't exactly sunny, so it's been raining a lot, but it's spring nonetheless, and I want to signify that there's a lot less snow now than what it was last week. So I have a thing for like hexagonal patterns and pentagons, octagons and stuff like that. I think it's beautiful. And the glitter though, I love that. So I am very excited to plan for this week, and I will show you what it looks like when I am done. How pretty is that? This is my final spread. It is 11 o'clock or 11:15. I've gone to bed, just taken my medicine, but this is what I did. It's the Let It Be kit from, I think it's Sticker Essentials. If it's still available, I would leave it down in the description box, but I will definitely leave the shop. And on camera right now, all the yellow bits look super bright because I have the flash on so that it's a bit brighter, but I will just end it at this. This is this week. yeah, it's this week. This is today. I wanted to put together the little stool thing from IKEA today, but I've been downstairs all day, so that I haven't been able to. And I have a lot of, like, this is completely blank, so I don't know what to film yet, and I don't know what I'm having for dinner and everything like that. So there's some room here, there's some room up in the checklists. And the weekend is pretty blank. This is because I want to watch another Disney film, because I'm probably going to watch at least one every single week. But I really like watching films on Saturday, because it's a very laid back day and I can geek out completely, either by myself or with my sister. But it's pretty blank because I don't know if I'm going to my cabin or not yet, and if I am, I do want to put that in. But this is how it looks currently. I love this kit. I've just gone upstairs. I've been downstairs all day, and it's always nice hanging out with family, but the biggest reason why I was downstairs all day was because I was not feeling up to walking up and down the stairs several times, since I was alone with the puppy for several hours today, a little bit longer than usual, and I don't want to go up and down the stairs multiple times. I'm just not up for it. So I went down for breakfast, and then I went back upstairs, grabbed a couple of things, packed my bag essentially, and brought my laptop, my planner, my charger and everything downstairs, so I have something to do, because those are all things that I wanted to do. I wanted to edit, I wanted to plan this week, and I did that. It feels really good because I've now uploaded a week's worth of vlogs, 7 vlogs, and I don't think I have ever uploaded 7 days in a row before. I feel good about it, in a way, because these vlogs are very laid back. They're going to be laid back. They're not going to be me going out every single day, because that's just not my life. That's not realistic for me. So I want to keep these vlogs as realistic as possible, however long or short they are on that day. It's my life, and I have a chronic illness that hinders me a lot in doing everyday tasks. Like, I can't work, I can't go to school, I have a lot of dietary restrictions because of it, I struggle walking, so it's difficult getting around, but it's my life, and I know that I'm not the only person in the world who has a chronic illness and who battles chronic illness every single day. In the beginning for me it was very difficult because you couldn't see that I was sick. I still looked like myself, and that's part of the stigma that I want to help end, because it was awful. I was away from school months at a time, and one day I would just show up because I felt good enough to show up, and I would always get comments like, oh, it must be so fun to be home and not have to do anything, and I'm like, no, it's the worst thing in the world, because I couldn't talk to my friends, I couldn't talk to anyone on the phone, I couldn't text because I didn't have the energy. I slept for 20 hours a day at the worst, which is almost all of it. And all I desperately wanted was to go back to school, because I missed it so much. I missed hanging out with people. I was by myself in my bedroom for almost a year. I rarely left the house, and it was awful. And all I wanted was to go back to school, but every time I came to school, everyone was like, oh, it must be so fun to be at home. But it's not, It might have been fun the first, 3 days, but the second you feel your body's not working the way it usually does, when, everything that you try to do, your body just stops you. Something is wrong, and it's not fun. And it's really, really scary, in fact. And I have recently, as in the last couple of months, and I've been sick for 6 years, realised that I may not be as healthy as I have always thought I've been. In the last years that I've been sick, I've always wanted to be healthier than I am, acted healthier than I am, and that's never done anything good for me. It's only made it a lot more difficult being believed by everyone, including doctors. And I've realised that that does me no good. I've had flares, I have crashed multiple times and been in a state where I haven't been able to care for myself at all for weeks at a time, and it's awful. It's the worst thing in the world, and I want nothing less than to be back there. I think that's right. And it's only recently that I realised that I have to be honest that I am this sick. I can't walk more than a couple 100 meters at a time. I can't stand on my feet for longer than a couple of minutes at a time before I feel like I'm going to pass out. And if I eat certain foods, my stomach tries to kill me, it feels like. I will be hunched up in the bathroom in so much pain I can't move. It hurts breathing, it hurts walking, it hurts, doing anything. And I'm in so much pain essentially daily, but I've learnt to handle a lot of it so that when I say I'm uncomfortable, in a comfortable amount of pain, to me that is manageable. To someone else that would be excruciating. But because I've dealt with this pain for so many years now, I know what it feels like. I know how I'm going to feel when I wake up. I'm not going to be refreshed. I'm not going to feel nice. It's not going to feel like I have a good night's sleep. 5 days out of 7, I'm going to wake up from a nightmare feeling like I've just run a marathon. I'm going to be sweat. The bed's going to be completely wet, and I'm going to feel I'm going to be in so much pain that I can barely get myself out of bed. And it sucks. But I've realised that I'm not better than this. I'm not healthier than what I think I am. And the second I've admitted that to myself is the moment that I can get the help I need. Maybe I need to see my doctor more often. Maybe I need a physical therapist. Maybe I need to change up my medicine. I don't know. I don't know all the answers. I see my doctor on Friday and I'm very excited because of that. Because I saw him 2 weeks ago and I wasn't able to talk about all of the stuff I wanted to. But now I have a list. And he told me to print it out and bring it. So I'm going to do that. And I'm hoping he's learnt from his mistakes the last couple of times and set off enough time. Because I'm not done in 20 minutes. I take almost an hour. But I had a little ramble there about my health, but I want to make a video more in depth about my health, but right now I know very little about it. The things I know about fibromyalgia are the stuff I've read online and the stuff that I daily feel and the way that I can explain them. And it's very, very little. I'm not gotten a lot of help in that sense. I have gotten help in the sense that exercising a couple of times a week lightly could help. That's it. That's all I've had. So I'm very hopeful that the doctor's appointment on Friday is going to give me some more answers and some more help in terms of pain management, because my pain recently has been excruciating. You can probably tell when I swap arms with my phone. It's I can push it to maybe 4 minutes, but after that it's going to be every minute or so, and this is on a good day. On bad days, I can't even lift my arm. So, it's awful, and right now I've sat still for so long that my back has completely stopped working, so wasn't planning on showing you my pain today because I didn't think I would be in any. But I guess I'm going to show you how I go from a seated position to a lying down position when it feels like my back is snapping in half. Step 1, take laptop off lap. Step 2, move everything out of the way. And when I can't lift them out of the way, I literally shove it to the floor. Step 3, carefully lie down on my side, and then with a straight of an upper body as possible, I lower myself onto my pillow and breathe. Back pains are very common for me. I get them almost daily. Today's been a pretty bad day. If I am seated too long in a position, it basically feels like someone is squeezing at my spine, and it makes me lightheaded, it makes me nauseous, and I feel like all of my energy just vanished from my body. it's also pretty common for me. This is going to be a long end thing. I wasn't expecting that. It's also pretty common for me after I've taken my sleeping pill and I get drowsy, all the pain comes in. I had some, when I was away in rehab, I had, some mindfulness type sessions and stuff, and I love mindfulness. I love the idea of that, but I could only partially partake as I was in so much pain by about halfway through. They say to breathe and, feel whatever you, at least they did just, take a breath, let everything go, feel the chair you're sitting on. How does it feel? Can you touch the floor with your feet? Is it cold? And we were lying down towards the end, just trying to relax all of our muscles. And every time we got to that stage, I ended up in so much pain. I could, we tensed a muscle and then we let it go. We relaxed it essentially completely. And a couple of minutes after I had relaxed a muscle, it started hurting so badly I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to walk out of the room. But I am kind of there right now where the back pain started off and it sort of travelled both up and down my spine into my legs and up towards my neck and my head, and I feel so drowsy, which I mean the sleeping pill's working, that's good to know, but I'm in so much pain. I think I'm going to take, because I didn't take any painkillers today, but I think I'm going to take one. Excuse me, and I'm just going to have to go to bed. I'm so sorry. Good night.